Hello guys. So welcome back to the concept of sources of medieval Indian history. So for writing any document, we need sources. It's a basic thing. So according to you, what kind of sources you will refer to for any books or for studying any notes? What kind of sources you will use? Definitely books. We know that nowadays you can mostly you people use only online sources. You don't go to a library and sitting there and taking notes. Before the internet comes, so people used to do that. For example, any student who is paying attention to the studies, they visit library. Even now, also some students will be there, but mostly now we are just you know almost prefers only online sources. Actually, according to you, what is called sources? In sources, we can classify into primary sources and secondary sources. Regarding what is the uses of the sources. For example, in medieval India, I think in school you might have heard about Babar Nama Akbarnama. The book name contains Babar Nama Akbarnama. Why they have written the book? Through that book, what we are going to learn? What is the uses of that? Because if we study about a particular book, we can gain some knowledge through that book, through the sources. For example, through inscription, what can be learned? Through a monument, what can be learned? Through coins, what can be learned? So through coins, you can say that's a years will be there, names that sometimes the logo or images will be there, comparing to the previous one, doing ancient, medieval, and in modern also. So the coins of Khilji dynasty, you can see how did they find the coins of Khilji dynasty? How it don't belongs to the coins of Khilji dynasty. Maybe it can belongs to Mughals also. How exactly they're finding? Even though have you wondered about that? How the archaeological departments are finding the exact place to find out, like digging the coins and inscriptions of those things. Have you wondered about it? Because they said that for primary sources, for example, how they are finding the exact place. For example, Keeladi in Tamil Nadu, they have found under controversial sites, controversial issues were going on regarding Indus Valley civilization was Keeladi, which one was much older than this because of all the crafty symbols are matches, similarly matches. So likewise, for example, if you want to excavate uh, particular places, you are thinking that in this place we can find many, archaeological evidences. Which what you will do? First, you have to equip with the local people. The same thing archaeological department used to do that. For regarding primary sources, so they used to go and sit with the local people in a tea shop or hotel, and they will keep on asking, inquiring about the information, what they want. For example, sir, have you seen old coins or old pots, the broken pots or pieces of pots, anything? Yes, sir. If you go up to this kilometer, like this much kilometer, 8 to 10 kilometers, you will find a empty dry land, and there you can find these kind of pots, these kind of coins. Maybe they will used to give some answers. So likewise, they are finding this is the actually reality happening around us. So regarding the sources, the uses of sources, we can know the names of king and dates, belongs to which empire or dynasty, victories in war, why they made this to commemorate this victory, battle between this and that. And so they are mentioning contribution to the society and genealogy. So we can find genealogy. So after the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who was a king and who issued the king, like Babur and Humayun, Akbar, like that classification of sources. Earlier mentioned the primary sources were secondary sources. The period from AD, like 700 to 1200, and from 1200 to 1700 are classified as the early medieval and later medieval periods in the Indian history. Sources are classified as primary and secondary sources. Draw the Bible also sources and classification and primary and secondary. Inscription on stones, rocks, and temple walls, and copper plate grants with the royal orders, and even the codes which have evidentiary value are dealt with. Temples, palaces, mosques, tombs, and forts, minars, and minarets are collectively known as monuments belonging to early medieval and Mughal periods are highlighted. The coins of Iltutmish, Alauddin Khalji or Khilji, both are correct, and copper coins of the later Islamic rulers are discussed. Devotional literature belonging to the era of the Bhakti movement is provided. Books, biographies, and autobiographies that provide information about the political, social, and economic conditions of the medieval times or detailed. Travelers' accounts, mostly by visiting the Arab and Persian scholars, are given in the end. So monuments, through monument, what can be done? So monuments include temples, mosques, towns, churches, forts, palaces, temples, and rock cut caves. Example, Taj Mahal, pillars of Ashoka. Why they have built, we know that we have studied so far. A study of the inscription known as epigraphy. So epigraphy, even in 2 mark also you will get a question, what is called epigraphy? What does it mean? The study of inscriptions known as epigraphy. Inscription inform us about the life and religion of the kings, what they have done to the society, how many wars they have faced, how many success, how many failures. So everything we can learn from through this inscriptions. And coins. Study of coins is called numismatics. Same thing applies to what I have said in the previous slide. The same thing, coins. Study of coins is called numismatics. Hordes of the coins have been recovered from the different parts of the country. The coins discovered were made by various metals like copper, bronze, gold, and silver. The study of the old writing system found out the inscriptions and other old records is called paleography. What is called paleography means the study of the old writing systems found on the inscription or the old records. That is called paleography. This one was a very interesting one. You know that this rupees 2 coin can fetch you rupees 5 lakh. Is that true? If you give this 2 rupee, which was minted in the year 1994, if you give it to me, I will give you 5 lakh. Is it possible? Can you believe this? Actually, November 19, 2021, it actually came in the newspaper. You have rupees 2 coin from the 1990 series in your piggy bank. Of course, you will instantly receive 5 lakh. So some years they used to conduct auction, getting old coins, selling old coins for this much of rupees. So the government was they will keep on searching. More happy, you can get 5 lakh rupees. But sometimes it can be prank and also kind of purposely plundering your wealth. If you're having this, actually they don't give you 5 lakh rupees. Even sometimes it happens, but sometimes it's a real. Various types of lands gifted to the Chola kings are known from the inscription and copper plates. Copper plate grants, which were treated as a legal documents during those. So now we have a patta, chitta, many documents, legal 100 sheet bond document, 50 rupees bond document, many documents are there. But according to during the ancient time, copper plate grants, which were treated as a legal documents, even the ancient medieval also have significant source value. The Islamic worship practices and the relative high cost of copper plates made palm leaf or paper cheaper alternatives from the 13th century onwards. Several copper plates grants issued during the latest Roma period from 10th to 13th century record gifts to individual priests or teachers who are Hindu, Buddhist, or Jaina to a person of eminence. Both the giver and the receiver are very elaborately described. By contrast, most stone inscriptions differ in their content. In the stone inscriptions, the beneficence of a donor is recorded, and the major focus is upon the giver. Tiruvalanganadu plates of Rajendra Chola I and the Anvil plates of Sundara Chola are notable examples. Uttarameru inscriptions in Kojipu district provide details of the way which the village administration was. And regarding monuments, temples, palaces, mosques, towns, forts, minars, and so earlier we discussed this. So the correct names are called monuments. The sultans of Delhi introduced a new type of architecture. The monuments they built had arcs and domes and minarets or some main features. So the arches, see, you can see through these pictures, the arches they have introduced a new style in India. The inscription in these monuments contain rich information which can be used to construct history. And regarding coins, you guys you have a habit of collecting the old coins or any foreign coins. Definitely, it would be useful in the future. The picture and the legend on the coins convey the names of the kings, with their titles and the portraits, events, places, dates, and dynasties and logos. Through a single coin, we can find out these much of information. The composition of metals in the coins gives us information on the economic condition of the empire. Mention of the king's achievements like military conquests, territorial expansions, and trade links, and religious faith can be also found in the coins. So kindly note down, guys, if through a single coin we can find these much of information. Lakshmi coin of Goris, you can see the see. Muhammad Gori, a person who belongs to a Muslim religion, but how he can print? I mean, how it got existed? Lakshmi coin of Gori during the Gori's period, he minted Lakshmi. What was that? And also you can see the coins of Kalji. So those things definitely we'll discuss in the class. And categorization of chief sources of medieval Indian history. Historical accounts of scholars written on paper, historical accounts by foreign travelers, literary accounts, or archaeological sources. And definitely you have to read out the names, historical accounts by scholars written on paper. For example, I will tell you an example and we will just complete this concept. Because later you can read out the names, and mostly names will be there. So regarding, for example, Babar Nama, it was written by Babar. It was an autobiography. So, for example, if I love Babar, I got impressed the way he rules and everything. Any person can add extra sauce in that. For example, in Babar Nama, the book contains what are the things he have seen in India. He started to rule in India. So throughout his life, what are the things he have seen in India, like flowers or trees or mountains or river, everything he just described in his book. The same thing for in Akbar Nama. So if I love Akbar very much, I can add extra points. I am not writing any bad thing about him. Only good thing I will write about him. So kind of a devotee. So it's not like that. So compare, like if you take any sources, any book, only the truth, the history even should be there. For us, like historians, we should write only the true incident or true history. We should not sum up like anything. I love Babur, so I love Akbar. I will write like this. He didn't kill anybody. So we should not say the false history. All the books, even we are studying history through these documents. The person already written document which is converted to history. But how many of you can say that all the histories are real? It doesn't have any bias. So, whenever you are studying about any concept, you have to evaluate with 3 to 4 books. You do the comparison, then you will know about the real history. Okay, so see you in the next concept. Take care.